China entering the World Trade Organization that has rules. There's rules. We let them into the WTO. They've never followed the rules. They've only ever stolen IPs. If you have buddies that do business in China, every one of them will tell you that the number one thing that will happen if you bring an innovation to China and manufacture it there is 100 different versions of your product will pop up on Temu and Amazon the next day. They'll steal it, they'll rip you off, and you have no grounds in Chinese courts to file for patents. You're screwed. You're completely effed as an American innovator. They are thieves. They're a technocracy that the World Economic Forum has created as the new superstate to take down Western civilization. They are an absolute abomination, and they're a total and complete dictatorship, closed society. So, what's the actual end goal here? I think the destruction of globalism. China is the model superstate for what they wanted to bring to the rest of the world. China was the laboratory. They cooked in that laboratory to bring a technocracy, dictatorship, single-party rule where all of us are slaves. Every one of us is slaves. Western civilization is gone, religion is gone, free market's gone, and we have this new overlords. It's exporting slavery to the rest of the world, and China was the first laboratory. They needed it to work so they could bring that model out. And you've seen that model actually start popping up little places. And Trump is slamming that model's head against the locker, putting it down. And that's, I think, what is actually happening here. The destruction of the horrific future they had planned for all of us, the COVID-level lockdowns, all of us living in these little pods and boxes and eating the bugs. That's what they had planned. China's it, and they want to destroy that right now. Final thing I'll say to your allegory of The Office. Let's say you had a business, and you were able to actually see who was betting against the business. You have a bunch of employees. There are 187 countries in the world. You have 187 employees. And you're able to actually open up the trades and see who's shorting your company, your publicly traded company. You're able to open up the trades and they're not anonymous and see who's betting on the company. What employees are taking like the $5-10 they have a month and like betting that your company will succeed and like putting that in, driving that into the stock and driving that equity into your security. And which employees are saying, I'm going to screw this company over. I'm going to make a fortune with this when this company goes down. And they're working inside your company. That's the World Trade Organization. China's that employee. They're betting against us, who run the global economy. And Trump turned the lights on. Trump was able to reveal who was shorting the American market, and it was China. And he caught them dead to rights with their dick in their hands.